So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So we're up and running. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
He's picked his way, takes a shot! Goal! Inter! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass somewhat off target. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That comes as a mighty relief. He's on it, can he get away? DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Granit Xhaka. And here's Havertz. He could be in here. Now it's DiMarco. Nicely shaped cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Havertz. And this is Gabriel. Luis Enrique. Chance here to counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through. Played out to the right. Gabriel Barbosa. Ndidi.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Now it's Simons. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, that's neat. Oh, cracking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a smartly directed ball. Ndidi, that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Havertz. De Vrij wins the duel this time. And that has left him in a heap. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Havertz. Gabriel, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Plays it across. That has been knocked clear. And the counter is on. Plays the return pass. Granit Xhaka. And it's Simons. DiMarco gets into some space.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
In with the challenge. DiMarco. Granit Xhaka. And here's Gabriel. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Xhaka. And here's Gabriel. Now it's Havertz. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Simons. He's in a great position here. That is ended up in no man's land. Granit Xhaka. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries to pass it through. Out of play for a goal kick. And he has been fouled there. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Terrific header! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's Ndidi. Knocks it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Knocks it into space. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at this, and he's had a shot! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he get on the end of chance? DiMarco. More and more pressure on the ball here. Granit Xhaka. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Just about up to 75 minutes. Good-looking ball. Ndidi. no way through there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Simons. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away. And here's Havertz. And the shot! Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's another chance. He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Torreira. Nicely weighted ball. Akanji. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Torreira. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Gabriel. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas...